So the best way to handle late work that supports students' brain development is
Teach based on science.
Hey everyone, Matt Thomas here. Thanks for watching. So this is the short summary of the best way to handle student late work video. That video is 10 minutes long, but this video is more designed to, if you don't need to hear the brain science behind it, and you don't need the rationale, you don't need the commentary, you just want the answers, then watch this video. Hopefully that'll lead you to watch the longer video if you want to see the brain science behind it and more of my commentary. But anyway, let's get right into it. So the best way to handle student late work, as a researcher, I define best by how to support the student's brain development in their teenage years. So even if what I'm about to say you totally get frustrated with, or you're like, no, I don't want to do that, if you implement this, then you just know that you are supporting their brain development, or best supporting their brain development in these teenage years. Let's get right into it. So as teachers, we're going to be getting a lot of late work in the next couple of weeks. So the best way to support our students' brain development at the time is to accept that late work without a lecture, but rather a thank you and a reminder. And what I mean by without a lecture is, if you take the late work and say, you know, Joey, this is late, and you turn it into a negative thing, and you turn it into a lecture, pretty soon the students are going to associate giving you work with getting a lecture, and they don't want to get a lecture. So they just may stop giving you any work, and that's not going to benefit them at all. Rather, take that late work in and thank them, like, dude, thank you so much for turning it in. Acknowledge their work, and of course make sure that the assignment's done properly. I'm not saying take something if it's done properly, but if it's done properly, acknowledge it with a thank you. Hey, thanks, Joey, thanks for turning this in. And then a reminder, like, you know, it'd probably be better if you could turn it on time next time. Like, smile, make a joke out of it. They'll be like, yeah, I know, I hear you. Because we want to support them on their developmental journey. Now, before you go, no, Matt, I'm trying to teach responsibility to these teenagers. What we have to understand is they are still developing their frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is a part of the brain that focuses on rationale, analysis, organization, long-term thinking. And so where you see that you're teaching responsibility, they see that you're a roadblock to success. So if they're turning in all this work and you're like, nope, I'm not taking it. I've told you for weeks that I don't take any late work after so-and-so. They'll go back to mom and dad and say, hey, I turned all this stuff in. My teacher's not taking it, though. They're not accepting it. It's their fault. Because remember, they're still in the developmental stage of their frontal lobe. So the best thing we can do is support them. Know that, hey, they're teenagers. We're trying to support them to become great adults. We're supporting them on this educational journey. And quite honestly, sometimes teenagers just get it. They just wake up and they go, oh my gosh, that part of the brain's developed. They're like, I need to turn this late work in. If you're stopping that process, they will see it as very frustrating, because they're thinking that they're trying to be successful here, and you're stopping it. So again, best thing to do, accept late work without a lecture, but rather with a thank you and a reminder. And just know that by doing that, you are supporting your students on their developmental journey. Thanks for watching.